The following announcement has been paid for by the NCO. You're pretty good, but you're no Connor Oberst.
Johnny boy. Oh, John. Sunday, we meet again for the third time. I've seen your bag of tricks. Maybe you've refined a little. But I don't think you have. I think you got your comfortable 6, 7, 8. And that's what you'll stick with. See, I learned to read at a very young age, and you are a book with first grade level text. That's right, I read you like a book. I see through you like a window, and I will crush you like a grape or an ant or a cracker into your soup. This is my week. And you see, I'll take on anyone who's next, whether it be Lars or Dan. I have a prediction, and it is something that I like to call fate, because it is my fate that, Dan, I'll see you again in the playoffs. And you know what? You had your moment in the sun, and we played, and I know that you cannot beat me. We've done this song and dance, John, Dan. Doesn't even matter who I'm addressing. But John, you're so minuscule to me that you don't even register. I know this week I will crush you. I know I will be moving on to Dan because it's fate. But if it's Lars, I'll destroy you too. Because I got something to prove against you, Lars. That's right. You may have beat me. You may have been my first loss. But you know what? It won't happen again. You see, Lars, you've been exposed this season, and why you may have hit a hot streak. Look into these eyes, these freezing cold, frosty blue eyes. I am the extinguisher to your flame. I will prevail over all. Now this week, John, I will address you again, as this week is your week. And this week I will bring Charizard. Again, Dylon. The 5 best rappers of all time. Dylon, Xylon, 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 and Dylon. Sir, he will destroy you. Now, I'm packing Fire Blast, Flare Blitz, Solar Beam, and Roost. Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Roost, no brainers. What the fuck are you doing, Fizzy? What the fuck is that? Flare Blitz. I'll tell you what Flare Blitz is. Flare Blitz is a way to decimate Florges. You know, Florges can come in and it can take a fire blast. Sure, yeah. You can take a fire blast. You can throw up a wish, protect, live another one, fine. But you know what it can't live? A combination of Fire Blast and Flare Blitz. It doesn't even matter if I'm timid. Boy! You cannot stop Dylon. He will destroy you. Let's move it on. We're doing dual weather this week, babies. Babies! Nuh is back on the field. You know, look, I saw you with a Rocky Helmet Reuniclus. I saw you, and you know what, John? I gotta give it up. That was clever. It was okay. You know, I've seen you run Regenerator on Reuniclus pretty much all season long. Rocky Helmet was a nice little change of pace, but this week, Tyranitar with Dark Pulse on your punk ass. Now, I did the calcs. I did the calculations. And on a max defense, Reuniclus, guess what does the same amount of damage as Crunch? Dark Pulse. So I'll Dark Pulse your ass. 1, 2. Boom. You're done. Boy. 2-hit KO. You can't 2-hit KO Tyranitar Pack because, boy, I am going to be bulky as shit this week. Full special defensive power. Urgh. It also will come in on Raikou and take no damage. Look. And then we have Starmie here. Starmie's going to come in. Starmie's going to spin. It's going to be timid. And you know what? Starmie is going to spin away the rocks. It's going to pass around some skulls. It's going to Psy Shock the things that need a Psy Shock. And be an overall good old-fashioned supporter for the things that need supporting. Now, I have some tricks up my sleeve. John. They're here. They're up my sleeve. They're up here. Nice and tight and settled. This week on Wheezing. Oh, on Wheezing. That's a French joke. On Wheezing, we have Toxic Spikes. Boy, I know you can't handle the Toxic Spikes. Look at your team. It's going to get torn up by Toxic Spikes. You can heal bell all you want, but the Toxic Spikes will be there forever. Try and spin them. Go ahead. Lose all that momentum. Give me all the momentum. Because, look, I'll take it. We also have Fire Blast. Say goodbye to Sizer. If you even bring it this week, if you're man enough to bring it, you might not bring it. In fact, if you don't bring it, good for me. I could see why you wouldn't bring it, John. But look, Toxic Spikes, Fire Blast, plain split. And you know who's faster than Reuniclus? Wheezing. I fully plan on trading Wheezing 1-for-1 Destiny Bond. You can Psychic Wheezing. Go for it. I encourage it, John. Because look, the less I have to deal with Wheezing or Reuniclus, the less I have to worry about the match overall. I don't worry about Raikou. Dragon? Who cares? Who cares about him? I don't care. Reuniclus will be dead, and then what are you gonna do? Are you bringing a Hydreigon? Oh, it's funny because I got a Togekiss that will wall that Hydreigon. You run Scarf Hydreigon like all season long. That's okay. Bring it. I'll take your Dracos. I'll take your Dark Pulses. You can go ahead and U-turn and try and get momentum. Yeah, go ahead, try it. It won't work. It won't. I will bring in Togekiss. I got Dazzling Gleam this week. Got Thunder Wave. Should you ever think that you can Flash Cannon my Togekiss, I will Thunder Wave you, and then I will proceed to flinch you to death. Unless, of course, you're in Dazzling Gleam KO range, then I will do that. And then I will roost off all that damage, and we'll do it again. And I will flinch your slow, bulky crowns. What are they gonna do? Nothing. I will win that war. And look, and to clean up this whole game, I will bring in Gallows. Gallows, his name speaks for himself. He will take you to the gallows. Scarf Chomp this week. Rough Skin. Just in case you want to bullet punch this thing. You're going to take damage for it. Just in case you want to hit anything on Garchomp. You want to make contact, you're going to pay for it. Make it easier for him to sweep. Because I'll tell you one thing. After all that damage that Raikou's going to take from Sand, Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, it's going to make it very easy for me just to click Outrage. Florges is gone. I'll have no qualms with just clicking Outrage. I love clicking Outrage. I'll click Earthquake if I have to, Or I'll predict your switch and go into Togekiss. Or, hey, Dragon Claw's okay too. John, this week is mine. I was born for it. I was bred for it. This is my destiny to win GBA Season 5. It's the only thing I've wanted this year. Is to make it to the finals. To destroy everybody in my path. And be GBA champion. And I will be GBA champion. Oh yes. You can believe that I will be GBA champion. John, you are just a roadblock. In fact, you're not even a roadblock. You're a speed bump. Everybody has been talking about this Fizz train. And that happened organically. I didn't make up this saying. This is all you people. And you know what doesn't really affect trains? Speed bumps.